Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to build a self-grounded bow tie antenna. The link will be found below. So the first thing we need to start with is the tools. Firstly, we have our coax cable. That is very important in this. Secondly, we have the copper. The copper is what we're going to use to construct the physical antenna. In order to do this, we need to change the connector on the coaxial cable. The connector that we're going to use is a crimp-on SMA male connector. These are the components we're going to use. I'm going to show you how to do this now. Alright, so having a look at this paper, we can see that the length of the antenna needs to be approximately 140 millimeters. We have about 150, so we can trim off this bottom part which is bent and we can fix up the edges. The next part is the width of it. They used 58. Unfortunately, we only have 40 millimeters to deal with. That's not a problem though. So right now I'm just going to measure up the 140 millimeters and then cut it up. Okay, so now I have measured out my 140 millimeters. I'm going to now make a cut over here. Okay, now I'm going to make the next mark for where to cut. I'm going to use these tin snips to do that. So now I need to cut out the leads of this antenna. So as is 40 millimeters, I want to start the cut right in the middle. Okay, so this next stage, we are going to drill a hole right through the middle of this copper. And that hole has to be slightly larger than the diameter of the coaxial cable, because the coaxial cable is going to go through here, and then and that is where we're going to make our connection from the two leaves over here. Okay, so this next stage is to cut the outside insulator of the coaxial cable. Peel back the braiding. And now we need to make a measurement. We need to measure exactly how thick this dielectric is. So I'm going to make use of a vernier. And that comes to approximately 3 millimeters. So the important point is we need two holes that's going to be drilled in this copper. The first hole is going to go over the dielectric and sit directly on the end on this braiding, because that's what we're going to solder on. The next hole is going to go over the inner conductor but rest on top of the dielectric, because we don't want these two touching. Okay, now we're going to drill the second hole. Expected that to happen. Yeah. Okay, now, once those 3 holes are drilled, I'm going to start bending it. So you're going to start by bending the outside, these outside leaves. We want the bottom side to be relatively straight.